We'll record this because this could possibly help somebody in the future. I'm gonna hide these drawings. I'm gonna do new drawings and new levels for SPY tomorrow, but I'm gonna hide these right now. So real quick, we're gonna go over SPY, QQQ, and if I still have time, we'll go over a little bit of the sector rotation and what's happening. I really didn't look at it today, but today was a beautiful day. All right, so just starting off with SPY. Yesterday we were 2 down, right? So a lot of people thought that we were going to continue downward and things of that nature. I also thought that we were going to continue downward as well. Just how the market closed and what I was seeing like around 5 o'clock and things of that nature. But later on that day, like around 6, 7 o'clock, my whole sentiment had changed, right? And it changed. And I was wishing that I swung some calls, but as you see, SPY basically kind of gapped up just a tad bit, not as much. And that was from just the market being bullish. I don't want to say because Bitcoin and Ethereum was going lower in this environment is a bad thing. I don't think. All right, if y'all just joined, please mute yourselves. Appreciate it. But long story short, dang, that just threw me off. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, it kind of gapped up just a tad bit, not too much. But if you're following the strat, just to throw in the strat just real quick, you could automatic. Oh, dang, let me delete that. It's just because I got it drawn up. So I'm not going to draw it up, and I'm going to just show you guys what I did earlier. But long story short, let me go ahead and mute this person as well. We'll just mute everybody. All right. Long story. Ooh, I keep making this thing pop up. It's because I have this on. There we go. And for everybody that's just joining, no. Just joining, please mute your mics unless you have a question or something like that. Because it's just throwing me off. But yeah, so long story short, you could have just went for calls at the break of yesterday's highs, or you could have went for puts at the break of yesterday's low, right? And on top of that, you would have had a stop loss. All right. You see, that's why I keep saying, like, if y'all please don't be rude, keep your mics muted, because I'm trying to like give an analysis and it's just throwing me off to try to remember what I was just talking about to give you guys the correct way on how to trade something, right? And give you a market overview. But just to go back and let me mute this person now. And if people just keep doing that, I'm not going to be rude, but I'm going to just close the Zoom and we could possibly do it some other time. But long story short, if you was following the strat, right, you could have took the break of yesterday's high, right? Which yesterday's high, you can see it right up here, which is 394.06. And with that being said, that could have been your entry, right? And also that it could have been your entry. It kind of passed it because it gapped up, but it came back down for you, right? Because we can look at the high, which is, I'm gonna just say the last 4 numbers, 94.06, and the low is 94.05, right? So you see that it came back for you, right? So long story short, you would have had your stop loss at the bottom of this candle, so your stop loss never came to take you out, right? So you could have just been bringing up your stop loss to the lowest point that you've seen the stock drop and then keep going, right? And I'll show that on a smaller time frame. But real quick, so for the day, we went 2 up. This is a 2-2 reversal, right? Just so people can start understanding. I know we went through the classes on reversals and continuations. All of this right here was a continuation. Even when we went 2 up and it went red, that was still a continuation to the upside. Now, when we got this 1 bar, right? This is how, if you trade 2-1-2s or if you trade inside bars and that's the setup you like, right? You could have took this setup right here. Call entry, put entry, could have took your put entry. And of course, we know that our targets are the bottom of the wicks of our previous candles that have not been taken out. That was a nice little PMG on a smaller time frame and it got taken out, right? So this was a reversal right back to the downside. As soon as we got this full reversal, because we had a 2 up, we had an inside day consolidation, right? Yesterday, we went 2 down. That was a reversal. And that's why I also had the bearish sentiment a little bit until later on during aftermarket. This is also a reversal right here, right? Because we reversed to the downside, a 2-1-2 reversal to the downside. Now we got a 2-2 reversal back up, right? So some people would, well, I wouldn't say some people, me, when I first learned about the strat, I would think that I would have to see another 2, like right here. I think I would have to see another 2 for a 2 reversal, right? You just take the last number. This 2-1-2 reversal is already done, but this 2 down is still there. So if you get a 2 up, it will be a reversal, right? So that was just some strat talk. So just to go to like the weekly, so you guys can see what I'm seeing, and I'm gonna bring it over all the way to the monthly on SPY. SPY, we've been inside consolidating this whole entire month, right? But we've been pushing up. The 1 bar just signifies consolidation if you're trading a bigger time frame like this, right? So we've been inside the whole time. The reason also I felt very bullish, I have to do this. I've always checked my monthly to my weekly candles. As you see, I got a lot of stuff drawn up right now, but the 50% is these numbers that you're seeing right here. As long as this bar does not go back under 50% of this, yeah, it's on the, yeah. It doesn't go under this bar doesn't go under this 50% of this candle, we're gonna be good, right? It's just like how when I seen this candle go down and we started flushing back up, not what flushing back up, going back up, I knew like, okay, bulls are here and bulls are not, they're not about to leave right now, right? And they're pushing price up. If you go down to your weekly, let me delete this so it doesn't throw us off. You go down to your weekly, mind you, so you can understand the strat on a monthly time frame is bearish, right? It is a 2-1 right now, but all of these 3-1-2 to the upside, reverse. This was a reversal back in April, back down, 2 down, 2 down, 2 down, 1. And this is why I'm saying, I don't know. My experience tells me, but I don't have that much experience in the market. Let me stop saying that because I feel like that's enough experience, depending on what you're doing, being in the market for over a year. But long story short, if you look at this, at just this chart monthly, look at how we drop and we coming back up, right? So we get these drops, but in all that actuality, we're in a, not, I wouldn't say bull run, but we're in an uptrend, right? If you're looking at this chart long-term and just as a chart, we're in a small downtrend, a pullback, corrective activity, right? And we're pulling right back up. So what I be looking for is like, okay, we had a nice stop here. Look how I had a nice stop here. Boom. Go back to past history, right? Look, these are drawn from different targets. It's not from this, from the monthly chart, but you can just see like, okay, we had a drop right there. Like when it was going up, had a drop right there, double bottom, kept pushing back up, had a drop right there, came back up, double top, right? Had a drop right there. But look at how these candles tell you a picture. All this candle flush further down, it's not because we wanted to die, it's because it was going to take out this stop loss, right? A lot of people put their stop loss on the bottom of candles. So it went to take out this stop loss, boom, took it out and took out some more and just kept going back up, right? So we've been pretty bearish, you know what I'm saying? Since I would say we've been bullish, but we've been pretty bearish since like September, right? September historically is one of the worst months to trade in, right? But you just got to know how to trade it as well. But I think that there's still some more drop to the market, but I think the market is trying to give us a signal that we may be, you know, trying to reverse back up. And then if you look at the little rule that I created with the 50 mark on the RSI, look at how it's just been bouncing off the 50 mark, going back up, bouncing. We just bouncing. So right now we're in this like V-shaped recovery thing. So we're just trying to bounce to see if we're going back up. Take it down to the monthly. And this, I love to talk about the bigger time frames to give a bigger bird's eye view and then come down to these smaller ones because they're so much more noisier, right? But Now that we go down to the weekly, we're not going to look at all this noise over there right now, right? Because we know that they're targets. Now that we understand what are reversals versus continuation, we have, and this is why I say we have not gotten a reversal to the downside yet. And reason why I'm bullish. You see what I do with 50% of the candles? I do that because that's what the strat teaches, right? I didn't just come up with that out the blue or thinking, or I researched it, trying to figure it out. I figured that out with Sarah Sniper creating a 50% retracement rule to candles. And once I started seeing that, I also started seeing on Instagram that a lot of people look at percentages of candles and things of that nature, like some people that have been in the game for a while. So I'm gonna grab my fib again and I'm gonna drop that fib right here on this candle, right? This is not something that the strat would teach or do. These are just things that Moody would do, right? Because I'm understanding different things on how I'm trading. Before I speak about this, we went 2 down, 2 up reversal. No reversal as of late. We went 2 up. Just because we're going down doesn't mean anything. Right here was a consolidation. We opened down low, but we kept being bullish. This was a reversal to the downside when we got the 2-1-2 to the downside. But as you see, we got a bullish pin bar just jump out of nowhere, right? My bad, I had to mute somebody. But a bullish pin bar. And the reason I call it a bullish pin bar is because of the recovery of that pin bar, right? Still on the bottom of a like downtrend. And on top of that, it dropped all the way down and bulls pushed that price right back up. Couldn't take it back over opening, but that's a good push back up, right? Right here is when we reverse right back up, 2-2 reversal. One thing, I'm gonna have a class, I'm gonna be talking about swing trading tomorrow, but I also have, I think it was Kia Mia that suggested a class idea on how to find quick swings. I'm gonna have a class on it, but I'm gonna tell you something real quick, how to find quick swings with the strat. Whenever you see candlesticks and say like it's a 2 down or something like that, does not have to be a 2 down, just have to be like this setup that I'm talking about, where you have a new candlestick open up right here and you have like a pin bar like this, or just, a candlestick that you're next to its high, 9 times out of 10 is going to take out that high. If it's right here, if it's inside, this is still inside, but if it's inside like 50% of the candle, anything can happen. If it's down here, 9 times out of 10 is going to go take out this target and then go back up. As you see, like right here, it tried to go take out that target. It just couldn't, right? So it's always going to try to do that. To talk about this 50% retracement, this is where now I'm like, okay, now it's about to get fun. Why? RSI 50 mark, right? And I'm gonna jump off a slide, talk about other things, because I know I'm just going crazy on slides. But let me mute this person as well. If you guys don't mind, please mute yourselves when y'all come in. But this candle right here, price action, is now at 50% of this candle. You can see the 50% right there, right? So it's somewhere around here. Let me see if I could get the line perfect. It's like right there at 402.67, 50% retracement. Look at where price action is at right now, right? Post, we're at 475, but we hit 401.04, right? On top of hitting 401.04, we definitely hit 402.88, right? So what's that? That's testing that 50% retracement, right? And another thing, I'm not going to do it right now. You can draw a line just like that on that 50% retracement and go to a smaller time frame. And reason I say smaller time frame, so you can see more data, right? Because the weekly is not going to show you. But look at this yellow line. Look at the price action. Boom. Look at how it stops, recovers. Next candle drops all the way down. Look how they try to push it back up and it recovers around it. Look how we break straight through that. Evening star, look how we come straight through that. So that's letting you know anything between 40, well, that's what I see. Anything between 402.89 and 415, these are quick scalps. 415, that's like, hey, I'm done with SPY. Let's see what happens from here. You know what I'm saying? But, and then also just looking at smaller time frames, seeing the setups and things of that nature, right? Because we can be all the way up there, knocked it out, and for some reason dropped all the way down. And on a 1 minute time frame, we could have came all the way down to overbought, and that's a wrap. We're gonna just push price up even higher if we were up there in the RSIs like that. So it just depends on the setup. But so I'm gonna drop it down. Let me see. Let me go to the chat. All right. What's up, Tracy? All right. So going and look now, because I left that there, you can see it on the daily. Look, boom. That's the major resistance. Like when people are saying this is a key level, this is that, this is how you find key levels, right? You know when you find a key level, when you see stocks go up, stop right here, and you remember this price at 392.83, and it comes back down, and it comes right back around there, that's how you know it's a key level of resistance, because it's not trying to break it. You got it right here, you got it right here, and you also have it right here. You have it right here where it's trying to break out. That is a key level where we like to call this supply, right? There's a difference between supply and demand. And I'm trying to understand it myself because there is a difference. It's the same thing, but there is a difference, right? So now that we know that they broke through supply, do you see this gap right here? When price action does this, it always comes to fill, but look at how it's feeling, choppy, right? This is really the gap fill right here. Choppy, choppy. Now we filled it, right? You see all these tops, we can drop down. Now we filled it, we did drop down. That's a bull flag, breakout, right? So now we're trying to get back over this level. If we get back over this level, these are our targets right here, right? What happened last time here? I remember because we were seeing big old head and shoulders and stuff like that. Look at this consolidation up here. So we know that the top, look, let me show you, because I'm looking at these candles and I'm gonna delete these lines so it doesn't confuse me. This yellow line to this yellow line is our range. Whenever we break over here and we take out all these targets, those would be our new ranges, right? And it's just looking at the candlesticks. The candlesticks will talk to you and just let you know that. But anyways, let's just drop it down so we go over to a different chart. But yeah, so what happened with SPY today was the simple fact that we had a nice little pullback, right? And when I say pullback, it's like pre-market, because we ran after market, had a small, nice little pullback, and then we continue to go on a nice little uptrend, right? So let me take this over to a 5-minute time frame. And all this is going to be different than when I first put out. Like my first put was down here, right? And then my call entry was somewhere up here. I don't remember it because I changed it to put out some levels for the volatility coming in for the meeting, right? So as you see right here, this is why I kept it so tight, right? So people would be able, if you went for these calls, to be able to knock out these prices, right? And I also put my call entry right here. Look at this. So you guys can see everything that I just spoke about on the monthly time frame, weekly time frame. I am doing it on a 5-minute. I am doing it on a 1-minute time frame, right? You see this candle? Let me pull out the fib for you. I didn't do this. It's just what my mind saw when I did it. Look at how my call entry is over that 50 mark, because I'm already knowing about candlesticks. Boom, soon we do that. If anybody would have been risky like I was, boom, soon you got in, you could have had profits. Boom, completed the whole entire pattern, the cut pattern right there, right? After that, it just was flirting with my call entry. You know what I'm saying? Well, I will have to go to TD. What was I playing? I was playing, damn, I killed spot. I was playing 407, well, yeah, 407 calls, 729. I was playing 396 calls, 727. And I was playing 397 calls, 727. 410s, oh, those were my lottos that I hit when Jordan gave me FOMO. But all these contracts went crazy. And I'm saying well over, I wouldn't say well over 100%. Some of them well over 100%. The 407, 100%, right? The 397s went like 122%. I didn't take 122% though. I took like 95%. That's what it's telling me. The 396 went 121%. I took 92% on that one. And And it's just about understanding these levels. And that's why I always put them out, right? So as you see, we hitting these calls, we're hitting the entry. This is the entry. Let me mute that person real quick. Oh, I need to check my settings. That has to be my settings because I could have sworn I had it where people are muted when they come in. But long story short, you can see that it just flirted with my call entry, right? It only tapped my put entry a couple of times, but if you would have took any of the puts real quick, it took out 2 targets really fast, right? But you just had to be quick with it, right? But I should have put my put entry like down here, so we would have not had got faked out or anything like that. But I ended up getting stopped out because I put some limit orders in, so it ended up stopping me out. But I just want to show you guys and give you a market overview, right? So like you see us going coming down. We got an entry here. These 3 bars, don't ever let them scare you out of your trade, right? Especially when we're in a meeting, because the 3 bar is really just about to give us a range. That's all it's gonna do, right? So this, I compound my 3 bars, like how you got a 3 right here, 3 right here. You could add, you could connect those 2. I'm gonna connect this one and this 2 down because that's a 3 bar, right? So that's your range, the top right here, right? How was I able to know that? From this target, right? It's just as soon as it hits my target, and now I'm getting new candles and stuff like that. Since I know where my target's at and I know where price is trying to go to because the strat is letting me know, it's just easier, right? I don't know how to explain it sometimes. It's just easier, right? And this was the candle, I think it was. No. I drew this arrow right here because I remember I was taking a picture. I almost got stopped out my trade with this candle right here, but I didn't get scared and I stood in. But long story short, you can see how they're accurately, look at the volatility, accurately hit these lines, the wicks hitting them lines. Look at it, boom, 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 coming right back down. And this is why I follow the strat, because how in the heck would I know that the price is gonna stop right here? People call me a beast. I feel like I'm a beast too, but it's the strat. It's my trading strategy, right? But it's what Rob created for everybody to be able to simplify their trading and not, have a hard time, right? So as you see, look at this. This is why I said I should have had my put entry a little further down, because now what I really found right here, even though it's my put entry, this was a bounce. That's what that is. Because you can see anytime we came down here, we bounced. Anytime we came with this candle down here, we bounced. Anytime we were right here, this is not even a bounce. This is just strong bull action. No wick to the bottom, just pushing price all the way up, right? I seen y'all going crazy in the chat too. Y'all was having fun with that. Happy to see everybody winning. But so for SPY right now, I'm still bullish on SPY, right? I'm gonna say, I know I've been saying this over and over and over. SPY right now, since we tapped for 402.88, which is our high, and is also the 50 retracement to that candle. But let me bring it down. Let's see if we can find. Oh wow. So the 50% retracement is, yeah. Oh no, I never took it off. That's what it was. I thought I had put it on another candle. I did it on the 5 minute. My bad, I'm moving too fast. I did it on the 5 minute. But yeah, we know that that's on a weekly or monthly, weekly chart, 50% retracement, right? So what's today? Today is somebody help me. What's today? Wednesday, right? So today's Wednesday. We have 3 days in the market. Looking at the weekly candlestick, are we exhausted? Doesn't seem like it, right? Because we've been inside. We just went up today, right? So we just picked our direction today. So I feel like we're going to keep pushing up. I think we're going to try to at least, I wouldn't say the top of this candle, but it's more than likely the first stop. If we take, like, say this entry, I'm going to find a better entry though. Our first stop is going to be right here because price action says so, right? And I'm going off of the bottom of this wick. And you can actually see it on this price action. You see how it almost hit the top of that right there, boom. You see how this one's coming down right here, boom, at the 50% retracement, right? So with that being said, that's where we're gonna stop first. Then our second stop, and y'all can take pictures of this. Our second stop is gonna be right here, right at the opening. At the close of this candle. And that's why you be seeing so many lines, because I'm following the strat, but then I'm taking other things in perspective that I like as well, right? And then after I do that, of course, you could take this one, but this one's gonna be so close right here, like the opening of that one, right? But it's gonna be so close to the opening of this candle and the high of that. This is the actual target. That's the actual target, and it should be green. But I know that the price is gonna stop in here. And you could go ahead and take a picture and put 402.88, 405.13. And if we go bullish, you'll see how we'll stop there, right? But yeah, my market overview over SPY, I am bullish on SPY. SPY is still consolidating on the month. One gem that I will give you guys is we're coming into a new month, right? August. So pay attention to this monthly chart because we're gonna get a new month. Most likely we'll still be inside, but remember what I said. If we open up, let's just say this was the end of the month. If we open up right here, anywhere right here, we're going to up. And if it takes out this target, it's going to try to come take out that target, putting us up 415, right? We're also over the median, right? Let me go to the chat. My bad, I'll be forgetting. It is helping me still have a lot of studying to do. Awesome, great. Just let me know if you have any questions or if I'm moving along too fast. And also let me know, because sometimes I know I'm not moving my screen too fast, but let me know if you guys are able to see like when I'm touching certain lines or certain things, because as I'm on Zoom on other people's Zooms, I see that it kind of lags a little bit. And I thought about like when I'm teaching something, it could be lagging as well. But anyways, yeah, and I'm gonna just delete all this because I'm gonna get new levels anyways. I'll erase those. But the quick gem that I was gonna give you, that was one of the gems right there. And as long as that we don't break 376.49, the bulls will stay in the building. I don't know if people understand that, but bulls are trying to take price up, right? Bulls are going to take profits, but we take profits. And a lot of times when we take profits, we're not in the game no more. These bulls are in the game. They got millions and billions of dollars, right? So as long as they don't get stopped out, they're going to stay in, right? So that's a good sign right now for SPY. The market overview, my analysis for QQQ is going to be the same thing for SPY, right? We're still inside, but let me go ahead and delete all this. And shout out to WBN. He was like, man, that thing hit the top of your bra formation when you did that class the other day, and it went straight down. That was dope. Let me just delete these drawings real quick. And let me mute Mama Pam. Mama Pam came through trying to talk to us. Let me mute you as well. All right, so for QQQ, I'm more bullish on SPY than QQQ, but if SPY keeps pushing, QQQ is going to push as well, right? But one thing that I would say is Friday dropped some great news. Everybody, for me, is great news. Damn, where he put it at? I should have pinned it. I think it was in the signals chat. No. Questions? No. I'm gonna have to try to find it. But Friday did just drop some great news on chips. And what just got passed. Members' ideas is right here, right? Right. The chip funding bill clears, right? So that's gonna push. What's that gonna push? AMD, NVIDIA, anything that has to do with chips, right? Microsoft, I'll get to that DM in a second. Microsoft, and things of that nature, right? You just got to think of tech. What's tech, right? So one thing that I would say is the same thing about SPY. I feel like we're gonna go to And this month, I honestly feel like we're gonna go 2 up on QQQ this month, right? Because what we got, like a week and some change left. Yeah, I gotta jump off this. I'm a horrible brother. Today's my sister's birthday. Holy shit. Damn. Um, dang. My bad, guys. Dang, I feel like a sucky brother. So long story short, we got like about a week and some change left. So I do believe that we're gonna break highs. Damn, that's blowing my head right now. Happy birthday, sis. Man, look, you made me feel better, right? Happy birthday, sis, if you watch this. I love you. I'm gonna come bring you a beautiful gift. But long story short, dang man, I feel so bad. My bad, let me get my head straight. But we got, let me see. We got like, yeah, like a week and some change, or about a week left in July. So I think that we're actually gonna go 2 up, and your target's gonna be 1396. And I know I'm on a bigger time frame and things of that nature, but I just want to see exactly what's gonna happen. Nice consolidation to try to break resistance. Last time we did that, right? We always broke that resistance. And look, this right here is what's happening right here, right? It's just like when we broke this resistance right here, boom, break it, we get highs, we come to test this, to come back down, to go back up, right? So that's what's happening right here. How we broke down, this was a resistance slash support now when these candles was up here. So it's going to come try to revisit it. Even though it broke it, it's going to try to make sure like, hey, do we not want to stay over this? Look how price is coming right back for it. Like, nah, bro, we trying to break back over it. And then I like domino effects. Like, you know, when you see dominoes and you just touch one, it just knocks all of them out. Here you go. This is how I like to knock all of them out, right? Target, ooh, I didn't mean to put it there, but target. See, now you're gonna see what Moody be doing. Like, damn, Moody, how you need to put it there? That right there, and watch. So you can understand me. Because you see how I just did all that on a weekly? Taking it straight to the day. Did I miss anything? Just a little something. Don't really care about none of those. Cool. Now, you see all of that? Watch how I find more targets. Take it to an hour. What's everything I missed that they try to tell me I didn't miss? You see all that I missed? These are targets as well. This is how you trade the strat though too, right? When Moody's giving you extra lines, Moody's letting you know like, hey, this market could do whatever it wants to do. I love the strat, but I don't want you to, let's say we jumping in at 310 and you're trying to get all the way to 323. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and give you a stop right here to go ahead and trim. Let me go ahead and give you another stop right here, right? Let me open it up so you can see that those are stops. You see? All that's real. You see that all the time, and then we break over and then complete that candle right there, and then it comes back down, right? So that's what I'm going to do in all these little small spots. Ooh, look at these PMGs. Why? Is because that's what I was talking about. I want to knock out all those targets on a weekly time frame, like a domino effect. You see that domino effect creating now? Because I got more in the inside, but I got them up here. I should have got more down here. This candle grows. It's just like right here, look. But you're not going to see all the extra lines. So I'm not going to go to the smaller time frame. Right? So we know there's going to be lines right there and lines right there. Look at that. Boom, boom. Then it comes right back down because all those targets are too close to each other. Those are people's stop losses. We're going to stop them out the market, take out profits, and then reverse go back down. Right? I was going to do that actually today with SPY when I was on my calls. But I know I had put it out and I was like, nah, because I'm so bullish that I was like, nah, I don't want to go for puts. You know what I mean? And glad and happily that I didn't, because I would have lost. Does anybody have any questions or about anything that I went over? I really, I'm just super busy, and I knew I had something to do today. I forgot today was my sister's birthday, but I just wanted to jump on here and give like a quick market overview. And just since I got people on here, One thing that I will be starting to do is give a market overview. I don't know if I'm gonna do it every single day, but I'm gonna try to do it 2 to 3 days out of the week, right? Don't know what days I'm going to specifically do them, but they're not gonna be constructed like this. It's gonna be constructed, I'm just in a rush, but it's gonna be constructed of, hey, let's talk about SPY, right? We'll probably talk about SPY on a daily, and then on a daily chart for swingers, right? And then we'll talk about SPY on our intraday trading time frame, maybe like a 15-minute or something like that, to help out the intraday traders. Then we'll jump over to QQQ. We'll talk about QQQ because I know a lot of people like to trade SPY and QQQ, right? And then if you guys want me to chart or do anything, I'll do that as well on a market overview. But then I'm gonna bring you over here to bar charts, right? At times, if I was specifically paying attention to this, so I can be able to, show you guys how the market rotates, or you know what, I could just still pull it up, and what I'll do is take the top 3. Dang, that's 6, 7, 8. That's 8 charts charting up. It doesn't matter if I don't do the top 3. I'll probably do like the top 2, right? And show you how the sectors rotate and chart these up as well. The actual sectors, right? Yeah, because they're cheaper. And you could load up on those and make some good money. Well, that was me trading. But yeah, does anybody have any questions or would like me to go over a specific chart, or possibly chart it up, give you entries, exits, things of that nature? Y'all can unmute yourselves if y'all want, or just drop it in the chart. Drop it in the chat. And Vince, I really truly appreciate you, bro. I should send you some money for saying that about my system. Thank you, bro. All right, I'm just waiting to see if anybody has any questions. My boy said he's gonna mute himself and let me hear his background noise. Go celebrate your sister B-Day, bro. We are twins. My B-Day too. Oh snap! Yo, I forgot your birthday today too. Happy birthday, my boy. How you? I say my brother, but man, happy birthday,
bro. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Happy, man. You welcome, bro. What you doing today, man?
Well, I got my little man with me, but we about to go out to eat, and then but now we put a bag early. I don't know if you was on The Voice, but me, Zay, Jordan was on there. I think you did hop on there. Didn't you hop on there?
No, I didn't jump on.
I thought I heard you. All right. But yeah, we hopped on there around like, power hour, caught a couple bags, DTEs. Yeah, bro. It was pretty fun, bro. Definitely.
Yeah, I had dropped some lottos in the general chat.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know how we get started. But yeah, bro, I don't want to keep you on here all day, but definitely appreciate it, bro. Go celebrate your sister.
No, I definitely am. I'm gonna stay on here for just a little tad bit. I'm waiting on my wife to get back with some gifts, and then I'm gonna go do that. I just been forgetting today was her birthday, bro.
Yeah, sure.
I've been getting slammed. Like her daughter, my niece's birthday just passed. My mother-in-law's birthday just passed. My sister's birthday just passed. I just got some huge news. Mind you, my sister's pregnant, and she's about to get.
Oh, congrats.
Remember? Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thank you. There's just a lot of stuff going on right now, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Nah, I mean, you still on here, you still giving people, the community, still giving them that information, taking the time out, putting the charts out, putting the levels out, bro. Much appreciated. Everybody's killing it.
Yeah.
Even my man Jay, they even thought that was.
Boy, Jay beasting out here.
People ain't know Jay was a real trader, bro. I had a one-on-one with him. I'm like, yo, people just think you just a Zoom guy. He's like, yeah, I know, bro. I was like, you may gotta give him a little taste, just a little something.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's just he's an equity trader. He trades shares, but he's getting more into trading options with the group and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna just shorten his learning curve because he already trades shares and he knows candlesticks. So he's just gonna get some
exactly. Bro. Yeah, bro, just like you, I mean, I'm definitely more bullish now on the market, bro.
Especially once we get after 3 weeks.
I know, right? I know, bro.
You gonna make me pull up SPY again. 3 weeks. I've been telling everybody, and especially Dennis, bro. We're bullish.
Yeah, bro. I ain't
Look,
want to believe it, especially when you start talking about that 50% retracement. And I'm looking at, them daily candles. I'm like, yo, we almost at the top of that,
yeah, it's this right here.
candle, top of the high.
This RSI. This is my baby,
Yep.
bro. Like, as soon as I seen
Yeah,
that,
the
I
RSI
remember
trend
when we
too.
was talking about it, and I was like, I feel like it was like down here. I feel like we're gonna double top. I didn't say double top. I'm a liar. I said I feel like we were gonna come test the RSI again, or it could have been like around here because we already had. Oh, it was on the third top. 1, 2, 3. It was like right here. That's when I started talking about it, right? So it was right here. But long story short, once we broke back over it, and I told people, hey, we broke over this. We're over the RSI. I just understood now that we're over it, we're going to come back and test it, right? To find support, to push back up. You can see it in past data. Anytime we break over it, it goes back to test. And you see that consolidation. Remember, I spoke about it. And I was like, as soon as we break, I pulled out the range off of the 50% retracement. It was like, we're going to, this range, will take us all the way to this range, but it was a different range. But you go to past data and you'll see that every single time we break that median, we're going to come back to test it, right? Look at how we broke it right here. We almost came back to test it, but you see that doji? The bull said, no, no, sir. Then they gave us a bull flag. That bull flag tried to come test it, but we broke straight out of that one as well. So that's how I know that we're bullish, right? But the weekly time frame is also going to help me, right? Because I know that once we get to that 50 mark on the RSI, on a weekly, we can go back bearish, right? Because this is a downtrend still, right? This is just pushing up. 10-day chart, my baby, you feel me? That's my baby right here. This helps me so much. I got 11 days left. I got a 2-1-3, so that's not a strat setup. So I got a 3-2, right? 3-2 up. I'm looking for continuation, bro, in the next 11 days, but it just depends where we take this to. But my 10-day chart tells me that my target, my magnitude is right there at 415. Didn't I speak about that level 415? And yeah, I did, because I remember it was right here. It was this consolidation, 415, the bounce. But yeah, and I mean, and as long as you watch this every single day, and just, ask questions if you're not understanding something, it's gonna click. It's inevitable for you, everybody on this call or in this Discord, to become a professional. All you have to do is consistently do anything consistently, and you will be a professional. You just got to outwork the next person. Just like, I appreciate those words too, Dennis. It gave me a lot of energy. Like, with me forgetting my sister's birthday, I ain't forget. It's just I haven't called her yet, right? But long story short, I got a lot of things going on, right? But I'ma still jump on the live. And I honestly didn't have time to jump on this week, but I'ma still jump on here. Why? Because I understand one thing: resistance, right? If I keep pushing myself to the limit and to the max, where I don't feel like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to give a great class right now because I'm doing this, or I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this because I have all this going on. If I still choose to go do this, regardless if I feel like I did good or bad, it now becomes the norm, if that makes sense. As long as I do it again tomorrow, it becomes normal. You know what I'm saying? We're human. So me, myself, I'm still gonna have doubtful thoughts and be like, man, can I do that and stuff like that? But it's just about confidence. Like, no, yeah, I can. But let me see, go to the chat real quick. Would really like to learn swings. Work is keeping me so busy, didn't even trade today or yesterday. Tracy, I'm actually going to be talking about swing trading, using the strat where whether I labeled it as like targets and stop losses, but that's what I'm going to be talking about. And just join, and then also let me know, like, and anybody could unmute themselves like when I'm doing the class and be like, yo, Moody, I like the swing, so can you talk about it on this time frame, because I like this time frame. I'm gonna do that for you, right? But when I talk about the swings, I'm going to talk about them on a larger time frame and on a smaller time frame, so you guys can be able to capitalize off of those. And then I'm also going to give you guys like stocks that are great to swing. Like America Airlines is a great stock to swing, right? It went the opposite direction that I thought it was going to go, but yesterday, but that was while the market was still open. But long story short, energy is a good swing trade. Like, you go to Exxon. I love to swing Exxon. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, delete this. Let me go to just the daily chart. Come on, man. If you go to any, ooh, that's what it is. Jesus Christ. If you go to any past data, and this is for any chart, right? When you get these pullbacks, but right now is essential because we're in a war, right? What do we need? For a lot of transportation, a lot of different things. We need gas, we need fuel, we need oil. You know what I'm saying? Where were we getting that from? Like, you got to put all that into perspective, right? And it's America and some other countries that are really getting hit, but not everybody. Because I just left Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico's gas is at $1.07, $1.23 or something like that. I got to find a picture, but that was mind blowing to me, right? But long story short, we hit an all-time high, right? Just like we hit an all-time high here, right? And what happened? Pullback, right back up, right? So it's gonna do the same thing again, right? It's gonna find a low and it's gonna push right back up. And they got earnings at the end at the end of this week. You think they gonna fail earnings during this war and then taxing on gas? No, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also not really big into fundamentals. So, you know, I can't chart this like for earnings. I could chart it, you know, before earnings, but for the earnings day, nah. But when you go look at these bigger time frames, you feel me? You remember how Moody always tells you about a cup? Once you start seeing them reversing, it normally always completes its cup. This is not a cup completion up here yet. That's like a double top completion. And if it keeps going, it rejects that double top. The completion is up here at $98. Bulls are in the building. Look, you want to see? Bulls are in the building. They let them take out that stop, came to the opening, bounce, it's a wrap. That was a bear trap, right? 10-day chart, yep, looking beautiful. It's about to take out this target right here at 93. And the same thing, like, look, CVX. And everybody knows about these two. I'm gonna give you another gem. Everybody knows about these two. Look at this one, how it pulls back, go to daily. After hitting all-time highs, look, run, pulls back, bounce, comes back, runs. It just came back to take out all these stops, right? And look how it's reversing now. If it stays over 152.39, you know what happens? Let's put a line there. What happens at price action here? Bounce, right? Breakout. So that's what we need. Breakout, then bounces, right? Look at the RSI. That's the daily. So it's a stronger confirmation, right? 4 hour, over it, uptrend, right? Downtrend, and you can see it on the candles. Look at the candles. Downtrend, breaks RSI, uptrend. I promise you, I back tested this so much, and not even back, I didn't put my money up. This has really blessed me. I said I was gonna give you a gem. Oh yes, I'm talking about gas. See, you could trade, Exxon is gonna be cheaper than CVX, right? CVX is gonna be a little more expensive because CVX is where they're actually that's where they're dumping the money at, right? You could just look around. I bet you they're building CVXs around you, right? Let me see, who was it? PSX. PSX is cheaper than CVX. Phillips 66, same move. Look, right here, right? It's gonna eat up the rest of this candle. We're right here. It's gonna eat up the rest of that candle. That's the level. That's where it stops at, right? That's where it's gonna stop and try to, hey, are we gonna continue this uptrend, right? PSX, who else, Moody? Just go to energy. You're doing too much. I'll be having to talk to myself. PSX, BP, you do BP, right? It's way much more cheaper. And BP is giving you a better move. You see that? Like, this is what you have to notice about charts. And when you're correlating stuff, right? You'd be like, all right, let me look at all of these real quick, right? And we're just gonna keep it on the 4 hour so you can see something. Middle of this candle, right? The mother bar, we're basically at the middle of that candle. So we got that much to go, right? So if we use this entry or something, 92, or we could talk 91. Let's just talk price action. From 91, it's gonna go all the way to 93.18, right? From 91.42. So go to CDX. Let's check them out on a 4-hour chart. They're right here. They're gonna go to 52, right? From 49. Everybody's giving like, $3, $4, $2 and some change move. Look at PSX. Same thing, right? Looking at this red candle. Let me just draw a line so you can understand. Like say we're entering anywhere in here, and obviously we're getting out anywhere in here, right? That's your move. Now look at this baby boy. Look at this move. Which one you gonna take? All I'm gonna tell you is go look at the Greeks. This one will probably pay you more because it moves much more slower. The faster they move, they're not just gonna be like, oh well, hey, look, we're gonna let this contract run. No, they're gonna build the Greeks however they need to build it to make you make that money. But if you go to the daily, look at the daily, fill gap. You see the move now? And I caught that off the 4-hour. But now I'm taking it to a bigger time frame. You're supposed to go to a smaller one, but now you see that range. That's always been a crazy little range for them, right? So, that's what I see. They have full time frame continuity. I'm talking about the year, everything. They're not even down for the year. Most stocks you go to, and that's energy. Energy is really looking like that, right? And that's why I'm big on energy. Energy has full time frame continuity to the upside. So all you got to do is catch bounces. The bulls are in the building for anything energy, right? Look, don't let the wicks throw you off. They're in the building. You just have to understand and know where the bulls are at. Look at ET, right? I know Zay was just talking about this not too long ago. And if you trade options on ET, you bank on them because this is a slow mover. Anything that's a slow mover, you're going to bank on. You know what I'm saying? Look at Fang, matter of fact. Let's pull up Fang. Jesus Christ, Fang still has room to run. Look, it's just about to break the RSI, right? So we're over on the daily. Look, remember everything I'm talking to you guys about? The 50% retracements or 50% of this candle? That's your range. As soon as you break over there, you eating all that up right there. Just look at this. It opens, it ate all that range up, right? This was just a gap up, but look, it gapped up to 50% of that candle and stopped at that range, right? Look at the swing. If you would have just swung it from there, it stops at that range, right? So that's what you have to, once you start, and I'm also going to do a support and resistance class next month as well. I think that's the next class after this one. And I'm gonna do a support and resistance class on just smaller intraday time frame trading. I'm sorry. So you guys can catch those quick little moves and bank off of those. Anybody? Let me go to the chat. Anybody got any questions? Blessings. Yeah, I just answered that one. Blessings on blessings. Last 2 years been terrible. Welcoming all great news. Happy birthday, Dennis and Moody sister. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks, Moody, for everything. Man, don't thank me. Thank the Most High, bro. I'm just one of his vessels, and I just listen. I mean that with all the love in my heart. I'm just big on, if I get praised, I'm giving it to my Lord. Appreciate you, Moody. I appreciate you as well. Eartha, what up? Thank you. Eartha, you're supposed to slide in my DM. Look, I'm gonna remind you, and I don't know if Humble King's on here, because I was gonna do this over the weekend and DM y'all, but I was like, you don't do that, Moody. When you offer something, you let people come to you. You don't just do that.
No, I am. I'm gonna DM you. I'm actually have a thing with Jay tomorrow, but I'm gonna DM you. Yeah.
No, yeah, yours is free. That's why I'm telling you that, because maybe a week could pass and I'll be like, hey man, that's
no, I'm okay. I'm gonna do it right now.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
whenever you're free, because I know you have a lot going on.
Yeah, because people be in my DMs like, Moody, I said this and da. I'm like, but bro, I said that like 2 months ago. You're in my DMs now, my brother.
No, you just said that to me.
No, I got you.
But I do have something with Jay tomorrow, which is good.
Yeah, that's real good. Sit down with Jay, get all the information you can from him. Jay's also, giving out trading PDFs for people to be able to do that. And he's putting in the work, you know what I'm saying? And he's giving out great levels for pre-market. I'm saying he motivated me to do a market overview, right? I gotta just figure out my schedule to be able to bring this to you guys.
Yes. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna DM you today or tomorrow. I'm gonna DM you.
Yeah, man, take your time. I got you, Eartha. I just had to remind you. But let me see. Yes, swing, please. I work too and couldn't trade. I got y'all. We're actually talking about swinging tomorrow. Tesla outlook. I'll pull up Tesla in a second. I love your passion and knowledge. I always learn so much from you. I appreciate you. I'm not the best reader in the world. I dropped out of school, Deborah. Oh, and I should tell people that. Like, I don't like telling people certain things, but look at Moody. Look at where I am in life. I dropped out of school at the age of, I said age, shouldn't tell age. Last time I went to school, I was 15 years old. But I dropped out of school due to me growing up in the Bronx and just the way I was when I was younger. I think I completed the 9th grade and that's about it. But I got my GED though. You feel me?
Bro, when the book coming out, bro? You and Jordan, bro. You guys surprise me like every time, bro. When the book coming out, bro? We need the book.
What, bro? You was breaking up on my end. You said what?
Oh, I was saying you and Jordan, bro. You guys like surprise me every time we on the Zoom, bro. We just waiting on the book. We're just waiting on the book, bro. You got too much knowledge, bro. You got to put it in the book, bro. We need that.
Nah, yeah, bro. I know enough that I don't know nothing, man. But now, yeah, I'm starting to like understand to like tell people my story, not just my trading story, or like how I was able to quit my job so quickly and learn this so quickly, but you know, even backstory, right? Because it still leads into trading and stuff like that. But yeah, you just gotta be a hustler, bro. I was just raised by women. That's what it was. Women are. I'm saying I didn't have a dad, you know, so I know I'm gonna be a great dad, but I can't really speak too much on that side. And I know how strong men are, right? Because I see my brother with his children and things of that nature, or just like, you know, Dennis with his son. I may not see it, but I know just from his energy, he's a great father. But it was my mom, bro. My mom and my aunts and my sisters. Like, women are stronger than they can even imagine themselves. And they're just everything, you know what I'm saying? They create life. Women are key. And I respect women to the most high. Let me see, Tesla outlook, I'll do that in a second. What was your offer, Moody? What you mean? I had an offer? Tracy, what you talking about? You know, I be talking a lot, so you gotta remind me.
He must be talking
I didn't know if you were offering a one-on-one or what you were doing. I just heard somebody offer.
Oh nah, so we was on MSC on the club and we were just going crazy and Eartha had popped on and you know Eartha know I rock with her. I rock with everybody, right? But so she was just, you know, just saying what she had issues going, like, hey, I'm losing money doing this or that. And I don't know, I just found it in my heart to just be like, hey, all right, cool. Let's jump on a one-on-one. It was like 2 people I did it for that day. And it's because I'm going to put it out. I know I've been saying it over and over, like, hey, I'm gonna open up my calendar and stuff of that nature. I've just been busy, but I am gonna open it up. But I'm gonna just be honest and I'm gonna just wear my heart on my sleeve. I love to make money and I love to help people. I'd rather search for people to give them one-on-ones than to somebody look for me to get a one-on-one. I still give you the one-on-one and I'm gonna do a great job. But if I find the person that I want to give the one-on-one to, it's like, it's magical. Because I'm gonna bother you. You're gonna be like, damn, why is this nigga bothering me so much? Why he over here giving me all this information? Because I'm trying to help you and I could feel it within you that you want to change. But yeah, I just offer it out.
Thank you, Moody.
You're welcome. Dennis, thank you.
Thanks, Moody.
Yeah, absolutely, Tracy. You're more than welcome.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you saying that, though. But definitely, bro, your story, I mean, is amazing, bro. I mean, you inspire me every day, bro. And
you got all this.
Just want to give you your flowers, bro, because you're definitely putting in the work, bro. And ever since I joined this community, like it's just felt like a family, bro. And just, you know, definitely can't wait to, you know, hopefully some of us can meet up or something like that, collab, just meet in person.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna post it on my story on Instagram. I haven't been on Instagram. You just reminded me of something. I remember when I was going through something in another Discord. I'm gonna tell y'all what it was, but nobody understood why I made that post. But I was going through something in another Discord, and just people taking advantage of members and stuff of that nature. So yeah, and it's just because somebody, just because of what you said, and then somebody, Vince, said heavy on the organic relationship. So I'm gonna just post it so you could kind of see my character and how I am. It's actually on my Instagram. You just have to go look for it, but I'm gonna post it on my story. But you'll probably have to go to my actual post to see the whole entire thing if it doesn't play it on the story. But no, yeah, bro, it's all about, my thing is, and I'll tell you what I said on there. It's great to make money. I love money. You know what I'm saying? Money does beautiful things for you. But are you connecting with people? And that's what I was saying on there. And then Vince said that, and I don't care, I'm gonna expose it because it's already passed. But 609, that's a beautiful number for me. I love that number and I always see it. And then you text me on that number directly. Well, that was to everybody. Tracy did it directly to me. That's my birthday, 609, and we're talking about birthdays. But long story short, I'm just big on numbers. I like numerology. But long story short, what was I saying? Dang, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, but like organic relationships, yeah, like just building with people. I just really believe, you know, before I leave this earth, I'm gonna complete whatever I was here to do, but I want to make sure I connected with so many people. I want to make sure that when somebody speaks on Kelvin Franco or speaks on MoodyBugz, that it's a beautiful experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was to meet Malcolm X, he's just so humble, man. You know what I'm saying? And they don't got to be activists, but just certain people like Gandhi, you know what I mean? So I know I'm kind of like out there, like I be cursing, I be doing that, but I just don't have no filter. And I love Gary Vee and some other people. And I just told myself, like, you could always be professional, but if you want to fucking curse, bro, curse. Like, if somebody takes it the wrong way, then they're taking it the wrong way, because you're talking about positivity and you're putting things out there. If I use a curse word, it's more so to amplify that sentence that I was just saying, right? But yeah, really appreciate you. Let me go to the chat. No way. Oh, I gotta pull up Tesla too. No way, Castle Hill. Oh, he's from the Bronx. My boy say Castle Hill, Soundview, Brooks Ave. We here, baby. I try to tell you, man, they ain't believing me, but God did. Nah, man. Yeah, I love the Bronx, man. I'm guessing you from the Bronx or from the town as well, bro. Yeah, and
I'm on
that's
Bedford Park.
You said what?
I'm on Bedford Park.
Oh snap! Stop playing.
I just messaged you, Mooney.
Huh?
I just messaged you. It's Eartha.
Oh, okay. Bet.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up in front of the Bronx Zoo. I was able to see zebras from the top of my building. Jungle for real. But yeah, that's and I'll tell people that too. That's one thing I love to do. I normally just, like, I'm going to New York next month. But I normally try to go to New York and just see like some of my old friends or some little kids that I've seen on the block growing up that they're older now. And I really try to go back to my community and try to help as much people in my community, especially when I find them online, because you can speak to them online. They may seem very positive and things of that nature, but I know what you're going through because I'm from there. And that's my thing, is just really trying to help my community. But let me pull up Tesla so I could finish this out. Now, I appreciate everybody giving me flowers and, you know, just saying great, kind words about me. Truly appreciate it. It gives me a lot of energy as well. Let me just, man, I don't want to, I'll delete Tesla. I'll just go back up. I'll just redraw it. I'm about to redraw it right now. So for Tesla, you know what's so funny? This is the same chart as SPY. Look. I'll be looking at charts all day that I'll be seeing it. It's the same chart. Like, it doesn't have like that consolidation is all the way up there. It's not as perfect, but it's the same thing. And then the same setup with the bull flag breakout. It's more perfect on SPY. But so for Tesla, we have fully reversed to the upside. Don't worry about your year going green. It's going to take forever for your year to go green because you're coming from all the way up here, right? So you don't have to worry about that for time frame continuity. I definitely see Tesla. I'll tell you this. before I even give a market overview, because this is the first thing that popped out. Anything over 845.62, I'm taking calls. Anything over, I'll say it again, anything over 845.62, I'm taking calls, because that's what price action is showing, right? Right, nice little bounce. And that's when we broke down. So we can break, bounce, and go back up, right? So, yeah, of course, they killed earnings, right? Go please, if I can find me some little quick targets. Let me go ahead and turn this off. Just remember that 845. Right. Target. Oh dang, that's why I'm not doing that. My magnet's not on. All right, let's make that green because that's a target. I want that right there. Tesla's not gonna go that crazy. And see, and that's something I do. Like, you see, as I'm looking for targets already, I'm like, oh, okay, I could go ahead and just grab that one real quick. I don't see Tesla going to $1,000. But that's very possible, right? So I'm gonna just leave that one right there for like magnitude. Now I do automatically like this. Sorry. That's not my low of the day, but I like that. That's my low of my week. How much? 790. Nah, I wouldn't take that one. The reason why I wouldn't take that one, because look at this low. This entry would do me more justice right there. And this is what I be doing, like how I'm finding entries and stuff like that. I'm gonna go to a smaller time frame, but I'm working off the bigger time frame, and I'm trying to do everything off of the bigger time frame, right? So I like this one because it's closer to the daily opening as well. And you could take, look, this is one thing I want to say. I'll be taking the bottom of the wick, but something that I don't tell nobody is that I take these as well. Opening of the candles, I will take this for a put. If we're coming down and we're breaking yesterday's opening price, not low, but opening price, I take it to the low, right? And those be like quick scalps for me. But long story short, yeah, I like that one better. And then I'm already here, so let me just go ahead and get this gap fill. And when you see this on my chart, you're literally seeing me do it right now. This is still a target. This is a target to the downside. Since I know I'm not using this anymore as an entry, I'm turning this red because I know that this is my entry. So this is my target, right? This is also a target right here. Let me just, I'll do it on a smaller time frame. Y'all could remember this. It's opening price $799.54. I just feel like that's a target. $799.54. Smaller time frames will show us that. All right, we got that. All right, now that I did that, let me go ahead and grab this one. That's not the target. I'm just showing you things that I normally do, right? This is just the opening or close of the doji that I'm gonna rip and take. And when I say rip, is rip that opening price to take us right to the target of the low of that candle. And you got that one, where we at, price right here. I think, yeah, you should be straight with those many targets. And I might delete some. So now I'm gonna take this back over to the weekly. That's gonna be my put entry. I'm like, okay, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I can get faked out, but not that much. Got the gap to fill. Take it all the way back down. That's cool, and that's what I have. So now I'm gonna go ahead and bring this over to like a 4-hour time frame because I don't have a call entry, right? I just have a put entry, and I like my put entry right here. Hold on, let me just turn off my magnet. It won't allow me to do it. Oh dang! Delete. Grab it. I want the opening of the day instead of the low of that candle. There we go. And then see, now I started looking at like magnitude. I started looking at, okay, we can't get up here. Did we pull back already? Because you're always gonna need a pullback, right? Did we pull back? We're starting to consolidating. I'm like, all right, cool. So I know we could take out this target right here. So now, and I don't care what order I go in, I'm gonna find my that's not what I was trying to do. I'm gonna find my my entry. And sometimes I find it off of just price action, or I find it off of the candlesticks, right? Take this bad boy over to an hour. We're bull flagging, right? Look, notice we was on a 4 hour. When you see these inside candles like this, that's just a bull flag. That was a bull flag, right? You just can't see it on this time frame. You can now see the bull flag, right? How it's flagging out. So now I know that that's a target. I can honestly use that as my call, right? But if I use that as my call, we're going to look at this price action over here, right? I can go ahead and like go up to the top of this wick, and then I can, oh snap. This is where me and Jordan always goddamn go back and forth. Oh man. Dang, I wish Jordan was out here. I think Jordan would call this a gap fill right here. We go back and forth about that kind of stuff. But all right. Now I'm gonna just do this really quickly because I'm trying to walk my thoughts out. Yeah, I'll take that one. So the reason I said I'll take that one is because I've seen this whole bunch right here, like these PMGs, right? So I was like, all right, cool. Now I'll take that one because that's the break of a high, right? Now that I'm on like a 7-minute time frame, that's a break, like bullish flash breaking out, like right here, that's a break of a high, like consolidation, not knowing what's going to happen, right? So they're going to contest that. So another thing that I do understand is that you could bring this, if you want to be risky, you could bring that guy lower and be like, I'm going to enter in right here and take some of these profits, right? Because that's still a good move from 824 to 827, right? It's just understanding how to scout. So we're going to leave that bad boy right there, bring her over down to a 5-minute time frame, see how she, what I'm doing is see how she's been moving, right? This is going to be my put, right? Now that I'm on this smaller time frame, I give people quick puts, like boom, right there, right? Make that guy red because that's under this line. And then you see you got all these other targets right here. And all I do is look 790 and I'd be like, if it's for me, I don't be caring because I know I'm buying a whole bunch of contracts. But if it's for someone else, I try to make sure it's a nice move, right? These are nice little moves. This other one, a nice move. This other one right there is a nice move. And this is where Tesla's gonna stop at. I'm not just drawing these. I'm just not explaining everything. Not that I'm not explaining, I don't know what to explain. I'm just seeing it. Yeah, if I take this one, I'll fix it because I want the high of it. And what I'm doing is looking, and that's why I fixed it. I'm looking at this number right here because I don't like, I may do this and not see that line anymore. So I know that that's my entry, right? I just haven't moved. Let me go ahead and change the color. I just haven't changed the color to see if I find a different one, but I may be like, right? And this is how you learn how to chart and you don't have to go back to like where you're at, right? So since I know 827.79 is my entry, when I'm finding targets, I know not to take this one because that's 821.27. I got to go up higher, 821.29. See, I can take that bad boy and that's not going to mess up my chart. Wrong thing, green. All right, we still there. Yeah, see, I see what you mean though, Jordan. That is like a gap fill. Damn.
What is the green one?
Huh?
When you color them green and red and white, what is that?
Who's talking?
This is Yamada.
Oh, Shomada. Ooh, that's like my sister's name, Yomaida.
I'm from the Bronx too.
Oh, what up? See, everybody gonna tell me that now. Like, yo, son, I'm from the town, bro. Give me that work right now. Let me see. I was asking that to see if I knew if you'd be taking any of my trades or anything, but I'm gonna pull up this so you could be able to see it. So I put a description on anything that I put out, like as a watch list, like anything that you're seeing on my channel like this is a walkthrough on letting you know, hey, I'm in this call or whatever. I'm just not putting out the strike price. Sometimes I remember to do that and be like, yo, I like strike price. But don't get confused. That's just me letting people know how it's moving. Obviously, you see my white line, we're over my call entry and things of that nature. But
okay, so the white line is the entry.
Yeah, I'm about to show you. Look right here.
Yeah, because I had asked in the chat too.
Oh, my bad. So look, white line is my call entry. White lines, both white lines are going to be a call or a put entry. But obviously, you know, if the one above that's higher than the first one, that's going to be a call. The one on the bottom is going to be a put, right?
Okay.
So like what I mean by that is, let me pull up this chart. You got a white line right here. You got a white line right here. Obviously, this is for 42.36, so this is for puts. 43.60, that's going to be for calls. You know what I'm saying? So the green lines, it may look green like this or like this. I just be moving fast. The green lines are a take profit zone. That's where you want to take your profits at, right? Now you don't have to, because you've seen how I'm going from a bigger time frame and I'm getting like, say, this target. That's your real target. When you see these other small extra lines that are not on the top of the wicks, those are letting you know that the price is going to stop there, and you can take profits there, or you can just continue to hold. You can trim, like say if you're only working with like 3 contracts, take your profits, right? And just redo it again. Just hit Moody up in the DMs or something like, yo, Moody, I took my profits, bro. How can I re-enter? And if I have time, like I'm most likely just gonna call you or I'll figure it out. I don't know. Let me stop. But long story short, the green are for call targets, right? And I call them targets, right? But they're take profits. Green is for you to take profits if you took that white line entry. If you took the white line entry on the bottom, the red is take profit. Now, the yellow lines are just signifying that there's a gap fill, right? Like right here, you have yellow. These are still red lines to me, but that's just so people can know, hey, if the candles are running straight through here and we're right here, just understand that this is a gap. Inside of here, we have a gap to fill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Thank you.
You're welcome. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. And then the most important part is if you take this call entry, your stop loss is the bottom. So I make it so easy. Like,
okay, so you said if I take what call entry, the 394.40?
Yeah, your stop would be 392.
Oh, okay. So
that's
that's
it right here.
Oh, okay. So that's where if I want to do puts, then it turns around. So the first one, the lower one, is also the entry for the puts, but it's also where the stop loss would be, right?
Yes. If you want to repeat that, it's just got started going to this chart to show you, because I'm literally charting one up right now.
Okay.
So right here, if we go for this call entry, I'm putting my put entry up higher. See, and that's because I went to a bigger time frame. I'm seeing this big. No, I'm not.
Okay.
But long story short, so if we was to take this call entry, and another thing, I'm erasing that one. You don't make that much money. Well, you do, but you don't make that much money. Whatchamacallit, if you take this this call entry to go for these targets, understand that the bottom, wherever I have the white line, that'll be your stop loss.
Stop loss. Okay, yep, I get it.
But it's up to you to grab this white line. Look, let me just draw another one. We're gonna make believe that this was the white line, this green one. That as the stock moves up, you move your stop loss, right?
Okay.
So real quick, I'll take you to a smaller time frame, because I know that that's like me just saying that is like, okay, I understand what you're saying.
Now, Moody, let me ask you something.
What up?
Now, I know people say the stop loss and everything. Now, are you using TradingView for the stop loss, or are you like doing it real time where you don't have to do the stop loss? You just get out when you get out, or do you have it automatically do this, automatically sell or whatever?
I do it 2 ways. I have an alert set on my TradingViews, like right here. I set an alert. As soon as it hits that alert, it's gonna. I normally do that with my take profits and things of that nature, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna get out. Like that's just me. I'm gonna tell other people if they're in my trade, get out, because I'm not gonna want you to lose. I can lose this money. I'm straight, because I'm gonna get it right back. But long story short, dang, I got sidetracked. Dang.
I was talking about the stop loss, and if you actually
oh yeah, so
do it for you. Yeah.
No, I don't use a stop loss on a brokerage. Never. I don't trust the government.
Yeah. Okay, I kind of figured. Okay.
Yeah. So the what I do is I set a limit sell order. Like say if I jump in a SPY and SPY was 0.80, so 80 $80. I'll set a limit order. And this time I didn't set it high, but I'll set a limit order to sell my contracts at like, if I'm not scalping it quickly, possibly like 1.20, 1.30 around there. Just to like give me time, because like say I may be seeing this candle run up and I'm like, yes, we're making money, right? And I would have got stopped out if I didn't put my stop limit a little higher. So I'll go back into TD or mirror trade and I'll cancel that order and I'll put it up even higher so it doesn't stop me out, or I'll bring it down lower to stop myself out on purpose.
And Moody, I wanted to, how long did it take you to learn the strat?
The strat, probably like a month. Or
a month? Oh my God.
I already knew how to trade, that's why.
Okay.
I learned candlesticks first. Like I started on January.
Do I have to learn candlestick first, or can I go straight for the strat, or what?
You go straight to the strat, but it's good to understand each individual candlestick. Like,
yeah, like what? Like double top? I need to know that too.
Nah, bro, that's not what those are patterns.
Oh, okay.
Like what is this candle right here?
What,
like when I'm talking candlesticks, I promise you, I'm completely different than any trader you're probably talking to. When they talk candlesticks,
I know, that's why I'm asking you.
They're talking patterns like double tops, this and that. I'm not doing that. I'm reading, like when it's out, like look, this is what I'm doing. Let me pull up Bitcoin. I just love candlesticks. This is what I do full time. So it's just like I'm in love with trying to read it and understand what's going on.
So this is your full-time job?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Appreciate it. So like I'm reading the candlesticks. I'm on a 5-minute right now. The 5-minute is telling me we have a nice strong pin bar. Now it just pushed it up even higher. You should have let me say that, punk.
Pin bar. Now what does that pin bar mean? What is that telling you? And why is it blue instead of green?
See, you asking a lot of questions. So it's blue because it has full-time frame continuity inside of it. That has to deal with the strat. This right here that you're seeing, it has full-time frame. So right now that is blue because my 1 minute is green, my 3 minute is green, right? And my 5 minute is green. Also my 15 minute is green. So that's why.
Okay.
It's just letting me know, even though you see how it just went red.
Yeah, it went down. It went.
Look, and it's still blue. It's letting me know that the bulls are still there. Don't get scared out your trade. Bulls, you see that?
Okay. Oh, okay. So that program that you're using for the strat and where it puts the red in there and tells you that the bulls are still there is what indicator is that? See,
it's not an indicator. It's just a strat. It just has things pulled up in it. I'm just reading candlesticks, but they do have an indicator for it, but it's not an indicator. All you're gonna get is these numbers: 2, 3, 2, 1s. But I use the the strat candle plus open levels, active FCC. So when you open this guy up right here, I have my 15-minute turned on. This is the FCC that you're seeing right now: 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 60 minute. They're all buying it. So that's why my candlestick is blue right here. Bullish. Letting me know that we're bullish. That's why I'm saying that the bulls are in.
Oh, okay.
It just makes it super simplified. But I did videos on it as well, where you can set them up, and I did
You did a video on that?
Yeah, my class. It was like last week or the week before.
Okay, because I do have you uploaded it on your YouTube channel, right? Where it was introducing the strat and everything.
Yeah. Here, I'll tell you.
Yeah, okay, because you have like four classes that you said you were gonna do according to the
strat. Yeah, I'm on the
Okay. So I'll just have to go on that.
This thing going slow. Yeah. Just go anything, the latest videos that say the strat, and it's gonna say what it is, 1, 2, 3, or the strat broadening formations. You want to see, you want to watch the second one, or matter of fact, you want to watch the first one, because the first one is where I talk about the strat, and then I talk about the indicators and.
Yep, and I also downloaded the sheets. The first one is the one where you gave us access to download the worksheets, right?
Yeah. The PDF files. I think
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. I got it in my bag.
oh, okay, cool.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, it's pinned. So if anybody needs it, it's right here.
You said it's pinned?
Yeah, it's pinned in the,
Okay.
and I honestly think that this is the wrong one. This is not the full one. So 719. So I'll go to like 720 something. Because I dropped the full one. This one is gonna be just a reversal and continuations. I dropped the full one where it has everything. I think I didn't pin that. I'll just have to go through my channel. But and then I dropped a whole bunch of strat sheets.
Oh, it's on your Moody alerts? That's where it's
You
at?
gotta go to Moody channel and then you go to the pin section right here.
Okay, Moody channel and pin, yeah.
And anything that I thought was kind of valuable or that can help people, I pinned it. Look, go
Okay.
to this right here. Go to 50222. Like, you're doing this on my one-on-ones. This is how you scale your account. People just don't be asking me questions. Like, look, I even wrote it down. Like, this is Susie. This is somebody that was helping me. You know what I'm saying? She was like, takes like 15 minutes. I put
Mhm.
this together as a visual example to help myself, not to get greedy trading, and thought that I should share with you. This is D'Angelo's like sister, or D-Wiz's sister. She's a beast.
Oh, okay. Is she in part of the group here?
We talking to her, like she's this is what she does full time, like D'Angelo and I.
Oh, wow.
And what I understand is like we don't really like, I don't know, like we love to help people, but we like to find people. You know what I'm saying? People that are helping us.
Oh, okay.
We don't just like to. So we're trying to convince her. We're letting her know that this is a great community and things of that nature, because she's a beast. I read candlesticks. She trades off of fundamentals and she kills it. She knows how to. She rapes the let me not use that word. She kills the market opening. She's the one that showed me how to trade market opening. And things of that nature. She's the one that showed me how to use stop loss and stuff like that. But this shows how much $1,000 could increase if you just increase your account by 5 or 10%. What does Moody talk about? 5 to 30% each week helps me stay focused in that I don't need to make
huge wins to increase my account. Okay.
Let me see if I can make this bigger. Dang, I can't. But like, and then she drops it down, like letting you know, like, hey, this week, if I would have made, all you have to do is make $10, make $10, $20, $30, $40. And this is where you will be. And this is where you will be. If you wanted to make 5% a day, you'll be at $1,600 and something dollars, starting with $1,000. So $600 profit, 165%. This one is 800%, right? Starting with $1,000, leaving you at $5,727. It's really small. I can't see it, but
I can see it. I zoomed in.
look, right here. You see, and this is just making $50 a day. 10%. The next day you made $53. The next day you made $55. It's just compound interest, right? And this is what I mean by scaling your account. Some people would just be buying the same contracts, but look, I made $50 today. This day I gotta make $53, right? Because I made $50. It's in my buying power now. So you gotta scale all your account up, right? By the time you make $53, now you gotta make $55. It gets bigger and bigger as you continue to size your buying power. You have to buy more contracts, and if you buy more contracts, putting up more money, but you're taking less percentage. You're just trying to take 10%. You're not looking for 30 or 100%, right? So you just continue to do that. Starting date the 8th, right? In August to December, you'll be at a total profit of $1,000, $653, right? Leaving your account at $2,000, $653, right? Starting off.
Moody, do you do one-on-ones too?
Oh my gosh, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, why you say it like that? Because yours probably stretched, right?
It's because I care. Like, look at what.
No, I can tell you care. I know.
Like, look, I'm gonna tell you this, and I don't even do this. This last testimonial I got from this girl, and God bless you, JC Trades. I'm actually gonna be doing one-on-ones with her, right? And she really wants a mentorship, right? Mentorship is gonna be way more expensive, but I'm gonna work with her and just try to do a one-on-one thing. She's been trying to get her free one-on-one 15-minute with me for maybe like 3 days. As soon as we got on the phone, you can get online. We were supposed to be on this call for 15 minutes just to understand what she needed help with. We was on a call for an hour and like 50 minutes. And that's why I say, oh man, I don't know. Why? Because I care. So it's like, if I don't feel like you understand it, your tonality is going to let me know if you're confident. And if I don't hear that confidence in you, I have to like, you know what I'm saying? You paying me money. You know what I'm saying? So I just pick and choose.
But I'm gonna watch the vid before I ask for a one-on-one. I'm gonna watch the videos, and in the videos you tell us how to set up our strat too.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So I think I got 3 videos to catch up to then, because I watched a little bit of the first one. I got to finish that. Did you finish those lessons yet? Because it was 4. I know
tomorrow will be the 4th one.
Oh, it's tomorrow?
Yeah, it's always all Thursday. And then just a heads up, I haven't put it out there yet, but I'm moving my time. I'm not gonna be doing my classes at 8 o'clock at night anymore. I'm gonna start at 5:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just so I can have more time with my family and my wife.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. What you doing? But what I was gonna tell you is, anybody that wants I said DM, anybody that wants a one-on-one, I just tell people, if you want a one-on-one by me, just look, my Discord is right there. Just slide in my DM. So I will read it. I will get back to you. And depending on how our conversation goes, you know what I'm saying? I just can't say that, like, because then people are gonna know, like, oh, Moody's looking for this or that, you know what I'm saying, to be able to do this and that. Like, I want it to be genuine.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. Don't thank me, thank the Most High. I ain't doing nothing.
But you know what? But I really like when you and D-Wiz are together, because y'all be going off each other's energy.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah.
D-Wiz didn't let me quit. He was with me when I was blowing accounts, when I was like, man, I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm gonna need to get a job. Moody, don't quit, Moody. Like, you don't understand how nice you are on these candles, bro. And I'm just like, bro, like, but it was just the people I was around.
Well, that's good that you were able to be confident enough that you made it full time, and you're like, you know what, I can quit corporate America and just do this.
Yeah. I love it. I ain't gonna lie, I work more than when I was working.
Yeah, because you gotta really study the charts and everything. That's what I want to do. I'm giving myself 5 years to learn.
Don't do that. I learned in 3 months. You can learn this.
Nah, I'm not learning in 3 months. I already know me. I already know me. I'm saying 5 years. That's when I want to retire. Oh,
you good? Yeah. Look, this is why I say don't put time on stuff. I wanted to retire when I was 35. That was my vision board. Me and my wife had it out there, and I just turned 31, and I retired at 29.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Wow.
I told them they messed up. They let a Bronx boy in. They don't know what they just did. I'm about to f people.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna go hard. I got it, because your videos are very extensive. So I'm just gonna sit there and I have, and watch each one of them and have my trading view up at the same time, so I can follow and see what you're seeing.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them more shorter. Like even like the class tomorrow.
No, I'm not complaining about it being longer.
I was gonna try to make all my classes at least about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes long. Because I understand that some people may not want to watch that whole video, and if they weren't able to catch it, and then I may have said something at the end of the video that really makes it click for you, and you didn't get all the way to the end of the video. But I'm gonna have a course like Jordan. That's my brother right there, man. He's helping me do certain things. But I'm about to create a course where you guys can join the course if you guys alike, and I'm gonna be uploading things. I would say every month, but knowing Moody, I get bored and just upload something every day. But yeah, I'm gonna create a course, and I'm also gonna be creating ebooks that people can buy, and I'm gonna sell.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell my ebooks probably like for like $3 or $5. I don't know, like $2. I don't know.
Yeah, you get 1,000 people to buy it for that much. That'd be great.
Yeah.
And then you can go up for the ones that missed the first ride.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm trying to disrupt. I'm trying to disrupt this thing that I'm seeing so much on Instagram, where you know, this is like, you can charge like a lot of money for this stuff, but I want to be able to be one of the ones that's like, man, you know, you can go to Moody and you can get all that information that you just paid thousands of dollars for $3.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. Because there's a lot of newbies that they're, you know, just throwing money into stuff and not getting the right, you know, education. But that's what I tell everybody about this group. I tell them that y'all literally have everything here.
Yeah.
Like if you want to learn Forex, you can go that way. If you want to learn, you know, Forex and crypto, you can. And then you got options trading. So it's good.
Yeah,
And then
we got other stuff about to come up. We about to be teaching people how to open up LLCs, how to start a trucking business, but I can't.
Yes,
That's gonna be.
I want to have an LLC for my trading account.
No, yeah,
so I could start
we're gonna
writing
do
stuff
a whole bunch of stuff, but it's gonna be I believe Jordan said it, so that's why I'm speaking on it, but I can't speak on the details, but it's gonna be another discourse soon.
Okay, yeah, because I'm the one that put the idea out there, like, can we start doing an LLC for our trading account? And I didn't think it was gonna happen. I was like, let me just put it out there and put a laughing emoji, because I know they're gonna be like, girl.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If you put something out there, when it comes to like me and Jordan, we're gonna try to make it happen.
Wow.
And I see it before Jordan, so I can make it happen before him. Hello, brother. All right, let me go to the chat real quick. About to hop off, bro. I used to work around the Bronx Zoo, Vice Avenue.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh yeah. I'm from
Vice Avenue. That's where they used to throw the dead bodies at.
Man, why you gotta tell people all that? But yeah, I'm from Daily Ave. I'm not from Daily Ave. Yeah. I chill on Walton, on 169, 168 on Walton, across the concourse.
I used to do security over there, and I used to tell the drug dealers, why can't you go across the street and be over there? I know I work over here. Yeah, I used to have to sit there and be like, go across the street.
Nah, yeah. But the Bronx is fire. I was my building was 932 Bronx Park South, address 4B and 4B. Yeah. Yeah, those are my stomping grounds. People know who I am. Ask. You probably know my mom, Myra. People know who my mom is. People know who my brother is. I ring bells in the Bronx. People know me.
Myra, I hear that. Okay, so I hear little Spanish names in there.
Yeah.
Are you Hispanic?
Yeah, I'm Dominican.
Oh, okay. I'm Panamanian.
Oh, that's dope. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm about to hop off, bro. Appreciate your energy and dedication. Setting the bar high. Absolutely, bro. What's the colors again? Oh, that's Shomai, bro. Just finished talking to you, Tracy. The Strat has really helped me. So I'm really looking forward to the classes you will be hosting. Thanks so much, Moody, for opening my eyes to the Strat. I was really feeling like trading was not for me. Absolutely, man. You could just slide in my DMs if you need help, or, you know, some type of encouragement, or whatever the case may be. I don't just teach people Strat. I teach people about a lot of things. I teach people how to channel energy, how to manifestate things. I teach people about their chakras and crystals. I teach people about like financial literacy. I teach people about keeping your household strong and dominant. And I teach men how to respect their wives more and more. Not saying that we don't, right? But long story short, yeah, just slide in my DMs, and I appreciate you letting me know that stuff. And tomorrow's the last 4th class that I was going to be doing on the Strat, but I will be doing like little small in-depth videos that's going to go into the courses as well in the future. But yeah, just slide in my DMs or, you know, tag me if you're having any type of problems. And for anybody that's utilizing a strat, you know, whatever time frame you see me jumping into multiple time frame analysis. But when I did first start using a strat, I stood with one time frame, whether it was the 5-minute or the 15-minute. I just took that setup and I watched that chart. And once you start to understand that kind of stuff, now you can start doing multiple time frame analysis where you start to understand things, right? So Lisa, can you talk more about Tesla? Do you think it will go back to the lows of 700? You can take a picture of this chart. I just charted up Tesla. This is my entry for calls, my entry for puts. You could put your entry for puts as well at this alert. I'll draw a line, right? Let me just draw a line so people could know. Don't get confused. This is the call entry up here. You could take a quick put entry right here because that's a level to take it down to this put entry, which would be a target, right? I'm gonna leave it like this. So when I do chart it up, when I do take a picture later on and put it out, I can put it out as a scalp and also as a more safer put swing, right? But you can, yeah, these are my calls up here, and this is my put.
And the yellow is where the gaps are at, right?
Yeah, there still be green. I'm just alert. These are still green lines. I'm just alerting you that there's a gap somewhere right here. There's a gap right there to be filled, just like there's a gap right here to be filled. You can't see it much here. I think I got that one off of like the 3-minute or 1-minute time frame. I forgot what time frame I was on. Delete. Hold on. I think this one's a little bad. What time frame was I on? Why is that like that? What's up, buddy? Oh, that's what it was. I was talking, my bad. That's the gap. But yeah, so Tesla, let me see. Let me just read your question. I know I charted it up. And I'll go back to the chat here in a second. Tesla, can you talk more about Tesla? Do you think it will go back to the lows of 700? Lisa, what do you want me to talk about on Tesla? You just want like a market analysis? Do I think, let me just answer your question. Your question is, do I think we're gonna go back to the lows of 700?
Hey, Moody.
Yes,
Moody. Hey, this is Lisa. How are you?
I'm doing well, ma'am. How about yourself?
Good. I've been learning so much from you. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
I got in a a put quite a while back, and so I'm down pretty far right now. But I was trying to look at, I was swinging it and went on vacation and thought I had closed it out right before I got on a plane and didn't. So I'm still holding it. So I was just wondering, from a professional opinion, in your opinion, do you think it has a chance to go back down into that area, or is it going to go probably in the 900s? I'm trying to decide when to cut it.
I would have been cut it. Especially tomorrow, if we keep pushing, I will cut it. But I understand. So one thing that I would tell you is look at your theta on the contracts that you're on. That's going to help you know if you should cut it, right? Because if your theta is not like crazy, like, well, Tesla be crazy. It could possibly be like at $20 or $30, depending on how far out you are. It'll let you know if you're going to be able to recover that contract, right? So like if the theta is really low, I'll hold on to it, right? The reason I'm saying that is because it's approaching this gap fill right here. Regardless if it does fill this gap, it's going to retrace back down. As much as that I'm bullish, after we finish hitting this top at the end of this week, the next week we can be consolidating to return back down to go right back up, because we don't just go all the way up. As you see these candles, we go up, down, up, down, up, down. So we're going to go up and we're going to come back down and go back up. So you can possibly recover some of your losses. The way I trade, I'll cut that contract and I'll play the right direction and recover my money right back.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But in the future, like that's why I went to a 3-month chart. Right now, if they continue to hold support at 680, 681.65, they're not going down. Let me take them to a 3 hour. So what I'm trying to find is if we're oversold on any of these bigger time frames, like the 4 hour, because if we are, we end up falling right back down, right? Right now, I'm just very bullish. I'm just very bullish. I'm sorry that you're losing money, but I'll take it as a learning experience. Where what can I say? It's pinned over here. Here, take this with you. I don't want to say it the wrong way, but this is very, very, very helpful. It's in the general chat, pin messages. Lord, let me find this. Right here. No, that's not it. But this is good to know right here. Seriously, like $100 a day is a side hustle. I hear a lot of people trying to tell people, all you got to do is make $100 a day. Oh, you're not going to quit your job doing that. That's why I always say $300 or $500 a day. See how it says job at $500 a day? This is what I'm looking for right here. How much you need to recover losses, right? So if you're down 50%, you got to go 100%. You know, so that's double what you have to do. You have to, the price has to push up to break, to just bring you back to like 50, you just losing 50%, right? Breaking even to give you some profits. And that's why they say this is why cutting your losses is so important. You see, if you cut at 1%, that's 1%. If you cut at 5%, that's 5%. Remember what Moody says. I'm always talking about 10% to 30%, and watch how it drastically changes at 30. 10%, 11%. You just got to make 1% more. You go down 20%, you just got to make 5% more. You go down 30, you got to make 43% more. Look at the difference. As soon as you go to 40%, you got to start making 67%. 50, 100, 60% down, you got to make 150. So I don't play this game. When I'm losing, I cut. I'm okay. I just go ahead and cut. And what allows me to be able to do that too is not over leveraging. You know, I like to stick around anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 to trade any given trade. But that's just me, because I want to make, you know, $300 to $500 keeps the 9 to 5 away, right? So if I put in $5,000, I just need 10%. You know, and that's the game. You know what I mean? Is being able to have enough capital and knowing also how to size your account. So by the time I'm making $500, it's still running. Now it's giving me $700. I'm out my trade, right, at like 12, 13%. I'm almost done with this, babe. 12, 13%. And from there, the next person is trying to hit 30% to just make maybe $34, maybe, you know, just depending on their entry point. So that's just my game. My game with the stock market is put up enough capital, take anywhere between 20 to 30%, and I'm done for the day. And then I keep runners, right? Like I may have cut like 50 contracts and I bought 60 and I kept 10 runners, right? And then I'll cut my runners simultaneously by ones or by fives or by threes. It just all depends. Hopefully that was able to help, because I know I kind of just went on a rampant.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Absolutely.
Hey,
Now I'm ready.
Quick question. Quick question, Moody.
Yeah.
So when you're scalping, right, and you're shooting for those 10%, and you're creating your watch list with your entries, what time frame do you use, or does it depend on the stock?
What time frame do I use for what?
For your entries, like how do you determine, you know, which, like, are you using the daily, or are you using the hourly when you're shooting for like those 10% scalps?
I'm on a 1 minute time frame, bro.
Even like, so even when you're doing your watch list and creating your entry lines, you're using the 1 minute on those?
No. I just answered your question. When I'm creating my watch list and just like finding targets and stuff like that, I'm using multiple time frame analysis. I start from sometimes the weekly or the daily, or I'll do the daily, then go to the weekly because I forgot to just try to get an entry. Like as you see, you'll see the lines that are actually stopping at the top of these wicks. Like you could tell I got this one and that one off the weekly, that one off the weekly. You know what I'm saying? The rest of these, you could tell I went to a smaller time frame to get those because they're inside of that wick. They're not at where they need to be at the top of the wick, right? So once I do that, I go down to like a 4-hour time frame and I find more, you know, like that's how I was able to get this one right here. And then that one. Well, that one obviously was on a smaller time frame because it's in the middle of that one. But that's what I do. I just go down and I look for targets that haven't been taken out. Like, and what I mean by taken out, excuse me, I'll delete these. I'm just drawing lines. What the heck? I don't know why it's not. Oh, Magnus on is probably not allowing me to do that. Yeah. All right, so this is what I mean by taking out targets that haven't been taken out. So I could have drew these targets up here, right? And this candle came through, boom, 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 hit these white lines, took them out, right? These white lines, since they were targets, they're gonna be relevant to the chart as being levels, right? They're not targets anymore. And that's why I leave them there sometimes. And this is what I mean. Once that play finished, this one right here, and now you have these lines on your chart, these lines are not targets anymore. They're just levels, like how you see. That's why you see this candle go straight through it. And it's because it's just a level. And then you see how it's bouncing back up to come back up. It's just a level. And I had to understand that when charting with the strat, right? Because what you have to understand is this right here, this top of the wick. Let me just erase these so I don't get confused and nobody else takes these with them. And if I'm confusing you, let me know so I can be able to say it a different way. Golly, how many lines I put there?
No, I guess where I get where I'm unsure of myself is, let's say like the night before, I'll pull up the daily and then I'll use the high of the day and the low of the day as the entries, right? But sometimes, like I noticed on your charts, sometimes you're going in sooner.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm wondering, like, should I be using the 4 hour? Should I be using the candle on the 1 hour? Like, should I use the high low on the last candle of the day on the 4 hour or the 1 hour? Like, if I'm shooting for like a 10% scalp.
Nah, yeah. 10% scalp, bro. I'm gonna just be on the 1 minute. I'm gonna answer your question though, real quick. You don't know you was asking this, but the strat tells us oh my God, Kroger's going up tomorrow. I missed this completely. Oh my God. This is what I mean by domino effect. You see how close all these targets are? That thing's gonna go boop, 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 and probably stop around here at 47. But long story short, we're gonna draw a high right here. I mean, an entry for the calls right there and a call for right here. And let me just do it. Let me delete Kroger so you can see what I mean. I know what you're doing because I do the same thing too, but it's a trick that I do that I guess I don't tell people. I don't mean to not tell people. But this is what you're doing. You're going high and your lows. This is your put. This is your call entry. What I do that, bro. But as soon as I go to a smaller time frame, I'd be like, because I know candlesticks. I like this put because that put gonna take me all the way down here to 44. But I like this right here. Because if I break this, I'm taking out this PMG. That target, then we stop right here. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me understanding candlesticks. So I'm gonna move it. Like I'm starting off on a daily, but I understand when I drew that on the daily, that's also my range to play in. You see how like I was going for puts right here. Look at my puts now. I just saved us a few cents, damn near 60, almost, right? Like 50 some cents. But
so then that means it's different on every stock you pull up. It's not like you necessarily like do one way for each stock. It depends on what the candles are showing you on the time frame and depending on the stock. Then
yeah, it depends on the price action.
Got you.
Yeah, but I'm normally always going to start at weekly and daily And when I get my range for my weekly and my daily, like let's just say this was daily, if I got that range, as soon as I start going to a smaller time frame, I'm gonna find another one inside of here, right? And then I also know to take this. I also know, like if I was to play Kroger, I could take this call right here at 395, and it's gonna automatically take me right here, and that's where it's gonna try to retrace, right? And then we got a little gap fill right up there. But I know that if I take this call, it'll take me right here. I know that for a fact, right? And I just put alerts, and I don't try to go look at the charts. Like when I'm feeling emotional and I put my alerts on, and I see myself go to the chart, I always talk to myself and be like, yo, Moody, did your alert go off? Why are you about to give yourself FOMO and trick yourself out the trade? When your alert go off, bro, go look at the chart. I'll be like, oh, all right, cool, bet. But I know it's gonna take me from there. And then you see, now that I'm on a 7 minute, that's why these time frames have changed everything for you. Now that I'm on a 7 minute, I like this as a call, as a put entry, right? So, oh, dang. Delete, that's gonna be a target. And watch how everything just changed when I take it back to the daily. My call is 45.97. My put is 45.86, right? And then check this out. Go back to daily. You tell me I'm not gonna make no money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always look at the strat. If anything, it opens up here. If it wants to go down, it's gonna come take out its target, or it's gonna go up, right, to try to take out its top target. So my call entry right here, I'm taking out this target and I'm taking out this target. So my entry right here, that means I'm taking out all the other small targets.
1 year later to the day. This summer, practically.
You feel me? But let me read the last bit of these questions. Did that help you though? Did I answer it?
Nah, it's perfect. That's what I've been trying to figure out for like a week now. So
awesome. I'm glad. If you have more to say, bro, you can. I don't know if I was cutting you off, but I'm happy that it's clicking for you. Yep, I'm swinging big money calls, bro. 06, 29, 830. Okay, talk that talk. Keyshawn, my boy, spicy. Like, feel like I gotta eat this one. We retire in like 5 weeks, 5 months at the most. Let me get my vision board together. Pam, you funny. Anytime I hear 5 weeks, 5 days, stuff like that, I think of paid in full. Man, you talking 10 months, bro? 10 days, B. What you mean? We about to be rich. Thanks for the learning overview. Absolutely, Pam, laughing out loud. Earth, haha, I'm just kidding. I think y'all just talking to each other. I have a long put. Okay, yeah. We spoke. But yeah, that's really about it. Like I said, my market overviews would be more structured than just like this. I was just jumping on. I didn't know that I was gonna have this much time, but I have to go now. But it will be structured in a way where it's like I talk about the futures like SPY or QQQ, and then going over into the bar charts and talking about some sector rotations, or just marking up some of these ETFs for you guys. And so you guys can learn how to trade ETFs and see how they move slow and they bank real big. So yeah, that's about it. But appreciate you guys joining. And yeah, that's about it. I'm done.
Thank you, Moody.
You're welcome. Most definitely. Y'all more than welcome.
Thank you. Go spend time with your family.
Oh, most definitely. I am about to do that. I'll see y'all in class tomorrow. And I'll put out some watch lists as well. And I'll drop this Tesla one too later on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all guys have a blessed day.
You too.
Good night, fam.